Hello everyone, Alicia here with another lightened up Weight Watcher friendly recipe, and today's recipe is for English sweet pea salad. Now this is one that I've never had before. I've actually never even heard of it before. I had one of my viewers leave a comment about it in one of my video comment sections. They were talking about how this was a childhood favorite side of theirs, and they listed what they put in it as far as ingredients. So I went ahead and took that list of ingredients, and I'm gonna just lighten it up slightly. There's only a couple different things that I need to change on it actually. But it sounded really good, the ingredients that were in it, and it sounded like a really quick and easy side that would go great with a lot of different things. And I always love trying out different recipes, especially viewer ideas. So that's what this is. So big thanks to the person that told me about this. We're gonna give it a try today, and I thought I would go ahead and take you guys with me and show you how this turns out. So let's first jump into ingredients, and I'll show you what I'm gonna be using to make this. So first off, I've got some red onion here chopped up, about a half cup. It actually might be a little bit more than that, but I love my onion, so if it's more, that's fine. Next up, I've got a can of very young, small sweet peas. The SUEUR brand, I believe is how you pronounce that. Sorry if that's not how you pronounce that. The funny thing about these is these do carry points. So for this can, it's 5 points. Typically, your normal regular peas do not. So I did want to point that out. And I believe it is because they have a little higher carb amount than regular peas. So anyway, you're gonna need a can of sweet peas. If you want to avoid points, you could just use regular, but I wanted to use the sweet peas in this. Next up, you're gonna need a couple tablespoons of a light mayo. I'm just using this Best Foods. You're also gonna need a couple tablespoons of fat-free Greek yogurt. You're gonna need some mustard. I'm gonna use about a teaspoon of this, maybe a little less. I've got 2 eggs here, 2 large eggs that are boiled. I've got a little sweet relish here. I'm gonna use a tablespoon of that. And then finally, just a little salt and pepper to taste. And that is it. Not a lot to this. Let me get us started. So first off, in a medium-sized bowl here, I'm gonna add in my 2 tablespoons fat-free Greek yogurt, my 2 tablespoons light mayo, tablespoon sweet relish, and about a teaspoon yellow mustard, a little bit of freshly cracked black pepper, and a little bit of salt. And this is all just gonna be to taste. I may add more later. And I'm gonna just mix that all together really well, like that. And I'm gonna set that aside, and I'm gonna go ahead and get my boiled eggs chopped up and also my peas drained. I've got my eggs chopped up, so I'm gonna add those in here, along with my onion and my drained sweet peas. Now I'm gonna just mix all of that together. Okay, here's how it's looking. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this in my fridge covered for probably a couple hours, maybe a little bit longer, because I want all these flavors to have a chance to kind of marry together. But I will be back once I let this sit for a bit in the fridge, and we'll give it a taste. Okay, I've let this sit in the fridge probably 3 hours, and I also transferred it to a smaller bowl because I didn't need that big of a bowl. I've got this fact, oh, and I figured out how much was there. There's roughly 4 servings of 2/3 cup, maybe a little over 2/3 of a cup. So I've got it factored in at 4 at 2/3 cup serving, and that's gonna be 2 points. So we'll go ahead and get a serving out and we will taste it. All right, got a serving there, which again, 2/3 cup. We'll have my hubby try it first. He is saying he wants to dip this with what, pretzel crisps? Mm-hmm. He's looking at this as a dip. I'm looking at this as like kind of a pea potato salad. Now, you don't like peas. Well, you're not a fan, the biggest fan of peas. I'm not gonna say you don't like them, because you love my pea green salad. Okay, I'm gonna try a bite while you're getting ready to talk.
Yeah, that's good. You know, oniony.
Yeah. That's actually funny you said that because as I was mixing those onions in there, I was like, you know what? For the mere mortal, that's probably a lot of onion. For me, yum. That's perfect amount.
Yeah,
and
it's heavy.
It's heavy on the onion. I would say if you're not heavy into the onion like I am, which most people are not, I would say use a 1/4 cup instead of the half. I'll make that adjustment in the recipe, but that is good. I really love
that is good.
The flavor of that. That's great. And again, the onion, I'm all for all that much onion, but I think green onion would be good in that too. Or sweet onion, whatever. But did you just try it with the not pita, pretzel chip?
Yeah.
How's that?
That's better.
Better as a dip?
Yeah. I mean, I'd have it as a side.
I'm gonna try another bite of that because that was yummy.
Yeah, I would look forward to having that as a side.
And I think my son is gonna like this too. He saw me getting the ingredients out for it this morning. He's like, "What are you making?" And he's like, "Oh, so it's like avocado egg salad." It's like kinda, but with peas. And he and I love the avocado egg salad I make all the time. This kind of does have that feel to it a little bit, don't you think?
Yeah.
Too?
Yeah.
Really good. I'm gonna take another bite.
So how many points for that?
2. Which, pardon my chewing here. That's not bad.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well,
Where'd you get this one?
this was a viewer left a comment on one of my videos. I can't remember which one, asking me if I'd ever tried English sweet pea salad before. And then they kind of listed what they put in it. So I just took what they used and kind of just went with that. But that's good. So thank you to that viewer for telling me about this. I will be making this one again and again. I think my son's gonna really like this too.
Well, now that we think that, don't bet on
Now
it.
that we think that, yeah, maybe not. But I think he will because he loves the avocado egg salad. I'll go ahead and link my avocado egg salad that I do all the time for lunch. I mean, it's weird to say that's similar to this because that's avocado, these are peas, but kind of the same general idea.
I mean, if I had to describe this, I would describe it as that, but the peas
with peas
instead of the avocado. I'm sure it's a little bit different, but that's what it seems like to me.
Yeah, when I saw the ingredients that they listed for it, I was like, oh, I'm gonna like that.
You should try it with pretzel.
I'll try it with pretzel.
That adds a nice...
That's the thing, the avocado egg salad that I do, I dip with all kinds of things from veggies to wheat thins, pretzel crisps, whatever.
Yeah.
Had to finish chewing her. Very, very good. Well, thank you again to my viewer that suggested this or told me about it. I will be making this again in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.